Daisy. Daisy. Hi. But yeah, ever since Christmas, my room's been a mess. So I did get a couple of things for Christmas. Let me see. What was it? Oh yeah, I got that thing right there. The Jurassic Park Velociraptor. Came with the containment thingy cage. Alright, now I did get a new camera stand. Let me see. Okay. Now I gotta see if I can put this phone on here because it's cool. I want to try it out. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, let me see. Nope, it is not. Shit, it's fucking painful. Oh my god, okay. Alright, yeah. Okay, now I got it. Alright, so I did want to talk about, like a lot of stuff that I'm going to be doing in 2024. Of, you know, Happy New Year. Oh, wait, I need my glasses. Yeah, just got new glasses. Let me see if I can find them. On the side. Okay, yep. I haven't had glasses in years. Alright, now I opened my window. I got everything settled. Okay. So for 2024, basically, you know, 2023, I had a whole lineup of films, and it actually stressed the hell out of me. And it was very, like, you know, kept on rushing them. I kept on just kind of doing stupidity, especially with Gamera versus Godzilla, which had a lot of potential. Kong and Anguirus had a lot of potential, but yeah, I messed it up. So now I'm gonna, you know, this JMP era, it's gonna end with Godzilla and Kong Dynasty, or Kong and Godzilla Dynasty, which will just, it'll be like a, I thought of like Destroy All Monsters. It was Destroy All Monsters at first, then it was Kong Dynasty, or Dynasty of Kong, or some shit like that. Then it became this after like so many rewrites. Now I'm gonna be working on that after The Trench. The Trench is already fully written, so it's already done with the writing process. I already customized the figures, and even Mushino's gonna show up in it, which I got permission from Kaijuzilla 621 to use them. The JMP era is gonna end this year, finally, after like 5 years. It was like 5 or 6 years, which it was like one of my first videos on this channel that came out, and instead of just ending it with Godzilla versus King Kong, I wanted to give it a definitive ending. So, you know, there's no talking in this one with the monsters. There's just, you know, just, it's mainly Showa era, like, that's how it's supposed to end off, with more Showa-esque shit, all that. Now, for The Trench, that film, Monsters of Fantasia, which is a new universe that he's in, well, the creature itself, I still haven't showed it. I'm not going to show it until at least one of the trailers, at least, you know, something of it. I'm gonna show it eventually. With that film, it's gonna be coming out soon. Monsters of Fantasia is basically, it's a completely original thing. It's, the creatures are known as cryptids, which obviously we all know what cryptids are. They're mysterious creatures like Sasquatch, Chupacabra, the Yeti, stuff like that. So basically I'm gonna be doing that for a little while, but it's also gonna have public domain monsters, and there may be like 5 or 6 or even 7 original monsters that possibly don't die. A lot of them obviously do die. It's a monster movie. But The Trench is going to be the first start of this film. Electric is getting a reboot because Electric was supposed to be in that film. Or not in the film, but he was supposed to be in the universe. That's where The Trench was going to take place after Electric Island X. But now that I've rebranded him, I've remade him. He has a completely different design from what he originally was. Now that's, you know, that's a whole nother can of worms to go into with Electric. I don't want to say much about him. I'm still working on stuff for him, but Monsters of Fantasia is basically a Dungeons and Dragons like world, just in the modern day. It's after the wars, after all of that, and the cryptid creatures are essentially giant monsters. So we got creatures like Gorgo coming out eventually. Even Kong is in there because he's in the public domain. You know, creatures like that. Now for the Jurassic Park series, Jurassic Park Season 2, it's finally fully written. It will be happening after, The Trench, possibly. It'll be like, the first episode is going to be coming out soon. Then after, you know, the first episode, we're gonna have the second episode. It's gonna possibly be coming out monthly. Because I also have to work on other films, which I will get into as well. Then after Season 2, it's gonna go directly to Season 3, and then Jurassic Park 3 will happen, which that'll be the last of my Jurassic Park films. Basically this year's it's wrapping up a lot of things while starting up a lot of new things. Then in the summer, Kong, Land of the Lost will be coming out. This has nothing to do with the JMP era. Once Kong and Godzilla Dynasty are out, that Kong and that Godzilla are shelved. They're done. They're retired, they're over, they're done. With this Kong, it's a brand new take on him. He has a bunch of originality with the monsters, with it's not even on Skull Island anymore. It's on Chimera, which Rise of Kong that I released in November of last year. That was the startup point for it. That was the introduction video for him. And my camera's let me see. Ugh. Okay. My voice is kind of hoarse because I got up like a while ago. And I think I'm getting sick. But there's Kong Land of the Lost. It goes into a whole trilogy, which I also can't announce what else he does until I get the green light for it. Because I am working with someone else on this as well. Then, you know, he's having his own series later on for reasons, again, I cannot say. He's just going to be going through a lot of his own things for 3 films. Then a series, and then, you know, obviously Rise of Kong, he has his own thing there. It will not be having the same characters as Rise of Kong, since this is like 1,000 years later. So this is like after Ancient Egypt. This is during like 21, I think. I gotta look back at it. But it takes place around that time. But soon enough, that film will be coming out. I'll be moving to Florida soon as well. So hopefully, you know, I have a way better backyard, way better everything. You know, more environment that I can actually work with Kong and everything like that. then after that, I might make an electric film. I might make the remake for him. I don't know yet. So far, I only got scheduled, like, I have Jurassic Park, The Trench, Kong Godzilla Dynasty, and it's either an electric film or a TMNT series, which I'm also working on. I don't know yet. Just a lot of other stuff is happening. I'm trying to kind of just wrap up everything that I'm doing with figure films, and I'm even doing a Godzilla film soon, where it's just only really him. There's not gonna be any King Kong with him, and there possibly might be Gamera in there. I'm still thinking about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is possibly 2024 and 2025 are gonna be my last years of doing figure films. Since I'm going to the Film Academy, I'm gonna be working with real people. I'm gonna be working with, a big ass camera and shit. And I'm just really excited to do that. Films will still be coming out. If I'm in the Film Academy and I still haven't made a film on here on YouTube, who knows? I'll probably make something with figures in the meantime. Who knows? I'm still gonna work with humans, but again, to give the viewers and you guys some substance, just sign, because I know I'm also working on those audio dramas that I have, or no, it's not audio dramas, it's graphic audios. That's what it is. I'm working on that, but it's a really slow process because I'm working on so many other things story-wise. And this whole superhero universe I have that I want with the graphic audio, it's really big. It goes into there's 3 chapters within it, and there are so many superheroes. There's probably 17 stories in the first chapter, and then there's possibly 10 in the second chapter, and then the third one I don't know yet, because it has to do with, the multiverse, but that's a whole different thing. And it's not gonna go any further like the MCU after the multiverse. And I'm gonna try and handle it correctly. But yeah, those are kind of the projects so far. If I do anything else, I'll just announce it. But these projects are probably the biggest projects I'm doing so far. At least with The Trench and Kong Land of the Lost. So yeah, but The Trench, after that, I'll be working on The Lost World, within Monsters of Fantasia. And The Lost World is essentially Electric's film, but I'm not really gonna call it, Electric. I'm just gonna call it The Lost World, at least for now. Eventually, they're gonna have their own named headline on the title. But hopefully people watch it, because I'm putting a lot of effort into these films, and it'll kind of bug me if I don't really get any views, even though that sounds kind of selfish. But it would bug me, in all honesty. But I hope you guys have a great day, great 2024. Hope everything goes well for you guys. Have a nice day.